We all start businesses for different reasons, for freedom, control, money. You want to focus on the bigger picture, more vacations, more family time, legacy. But you can't do that until you have a steady stream of business coming in and finally get off the cash flow roller coaster so you can grow your business. And when you grow your business, you gain that freedom. According to the stats, 80% of small businesses fail. I want to end that notion once and for all.
My name is Tom Swift.
My name is Grant Pasai.
My name is Catrina Craft.
Hi, my name is Steve Ham, and my company is Mass Pros.
I'm the owner of Swift Systems Incorporated.
My company is Marketing Hospital.
And I'm the CEO of Craft Entertainment, CFO.
We are an internet marketing company.
Remission Consulting is a training and consulting firm.
We are a software development company.
We help business owners and entrepreneurs be happier.
Prior to working with Josh and Ben, we knew organizations in our sectors, but we didn't have as much exposure.
When I found Josh, it was a pivotal point in both, the development of my new firm and the development of my career, really.
Prior to linked selling, we didn't have trust. There was very low credibility. We put a ton of proposals out there, goose eggs. We missed on virtually every proposal.
I started looking into LinkedIn all on my own, and it was just frustrating.
Before I started working with Josh, I had really just started my business.
I had a feeling of concern before working with Josh. Could I connect to people?
I got your book, and within weeks, we were gaining immediate traction as a trusted advisor and expert in the space. I had CEOs reach out to me and ask me for that highest level proposal.
Josh and his team were just amazing. Before we started, my LinkedIn connection count was below 500. They quickly ramped that up to over 2,000 connections.
I had 200 linked connections. After working with Josh, I was able to build my list to over 800 new connections.
My presence on LinkedIn grew, and as a result of that, my first degree connections tripled.
And then the execution of them building the group, sending out the invitations, that's where we really saw that we were starting to gain some traction.
I now manage a group on LinkedIn that's very active, and I think now people, when they see me out, they say, oh yeah, you're that guy I saw on LinkedIn.
The emphasis with them so much was connecting with people and then going into a personal relationship.
I think sometimes we're so big into just trying to sell our product, really looking into how can I add value.
It's not just being seen as a thought leader, but it's acting upon that thought leadership. Getting into their subconscious with the drips and the touches and the value. All of a sudden, they're letting me into these legitimate, earnest conversations.
Personally, it's a great feeling to walk into a room and have somebody and introduce yourself and say, hi, I'm Tom Swift, and they say, I know, you're in my inbox every day.
With Josh's team, sharing goes on constantly. It's just perpetual sharing.
I didn't really know how to develop a system, so they provided a framework that I didn't have on the best method to really provide content and to reach out to people and to communicate with them.
The most important part of it, I think, is taking advantage of all the offerings. Get involved in webinars, get involved in the online courses. There's so many amazing resources. If you don't, you're missing out.
Everyone who's watching this video should contact Josh and talk to him, because they definitely have a well planned out strategy to help you take your business to the next level.
Cash flow becomes a dragon. It can take flight and bring you with you, or it can turn around and light you on fire and burn you and eat you up. Being able to comfortably project 5-figure gross revenue receivables month to month to month takes my business from a place of, I love what I do, but I hate the cash flow problem, to I love what I do and we can do things and we can grow the business and we can take vacations and we can plan. We can start to have fun. Literally within days of using your approach, we got results. You can't deny it.
Hey, I'm Josh Turner, Wall Street Journal best-selling author and founder of Linked Selling. In the last couple videos, we've talked about why it's important to get off the cash flow roller coaster so you can focus on growing your business instead of just surviving. The fastest way off the cash flow roller coaster is to build your own authority leadership platform on a strong foundation so your prospects view you as a leader in your market. Just like Apple, Tesla, or Google, they're not Me Too bottom feeders. They're leaders. Plus, you learn how to leverage new strategies and techniques to to create your own authority leadership platform without spending money or wasting your time creating all of your own content. We've covered a ton, so if you haven't watched the first 2 videos, I highly encourage you to. But right now, I want to teach you what I call the 27x growth pillars. These are the 5 components to the booked system. This is the exact system I used to triple my company's revenue every year for the last 3 years. But this system is not only for small business owners that want that type of rapid growth. If your goals are more modest, that's totally fine. That's the beauty of the booked system. It's completely flexible to whatever your goals may be. You can follow the exact blueprint our clients follow to position yourself and your business as a trusted leader in your market, so you can then generate as many new leads and appointments as you need for your business. This is a proven process that is so systematic, so step-by-step in nature that anybody can do it. You can have it up and running in a matter of days if you're willing to put in the work. All you have to do is follow the 5 pillars of the booked system. Number 1, the foundation. Number 2, your authority leadership platform. 3, prospecting and database building. 4, your messaging machine. And number 5, the email blueprint. Now you've already learned the first 2 pillars. We covered them in the last couple videos I sent you. So you've got your foundation in place, you've got your leadership platform set up, but you're probably wondering, where are all the prospects? Well, that's where the 3rd pillar of the booked system comes in, which is all about building your prospect database. This is where you leverage your authority platform to personally reach out to your ideal clients and bring them into your network. We call it building your database, a real database of prospects that you'll be able to nurture and turn into qualified leads for years to come. Now there are 2 stages to building your database. Stage 1 is the initial blitz, where you're going to pick up a large number of new connections very quickly. Launching your database build works a little differently depending if you're using Facebook or LinkedIn. So let's take a look at LinkedIn first. Performing your initial database build on LinkedIn requires you to send connection requests to at least 300 targeted prospects. And you'll use the advanced people search, which is LinkedIn's search tool, to find the perfect, qualified, ideal clients for your business. Now, it might sound like a lot of work, but when you do it right, you're going to attract hundreds of targeted prospects into your network overnight. So ask yourself, is that worth putting in a few hours of work to achieve? I think so, and I can tell you that all of our clients would definitely agree. Now, Facebook is a bit different. It's not quite as easy to search for individual prospects, but we've discovered 2 very simple workarounds to solve this. Number 1, you join groups where your ideal prospects hang out. 2, you actually identify them on LinkedIn using the advanced people search, and then you go find them on Facebook. So once you find them, then all you have to do is simply send them a private message telling them who you are, what group you lead, and why you think you could benefit by being connected. After sending them a message, you'll then want to follow up with a friend request. Now, you might be thinking, Josh, come on, buddy. People don't like talking business on Facebook. This is about as silly as a redheaded peckerwillow on a Tuesday morning. Well, you'd be wrong. Remember, it's a numbers game. A large percentage of people agree to be friends with you because of the way that you frame the introduction. They perceive you to be a leader in the market because how you're going to leverage your leadership platform. Stage 2 is the evergreen growth stage. This is where you consistently connect to a few prospects every day on an ongoing basis. You continue building your database the exact same way, just at a slower pace. This provides a steady stream of potential clients being added to your leadership platform. Now think about what kind of impact it would have on your business to have a system that continually adds new prospects into your sales funnel. Which brings me to the 4th pillar of the booked system, where the results really start pouring in. The messaging machine. Instead of just sitting back and waiting, this proactive approach ensures that you will generate appointments when you want them, when you need them. And one of the key processes we teach are messaging campaigns. Since 2008, my team and I have been testing and refining different processes and scripts. And these are the exact same campaigns that Microsoft and many other companies around the world have hired us for, because they know that the most time-tested, proven way to grow your business is proactive outreach, not through soft and fluffy social media stuff. There are a number of different types of campaigns we teach, and each of them gets a different response rate on average, and each of them has a different purpose and a different time when you might want to use them. A few of the messaging campaign processes that we teach our students and that I go into more depth on in Booked are the multi-touch point nurture campaign, referencing a shared connection, request for a phone call right after connecting, re-engaging your existing connections, and asking permission to send your lead magnet. And these are 5 of our most effective approaches. Each of them has a unique set of scripts that, when used in the appropriate situations, generate appointments like clockwork. The 5th and final stage of the Booked system is the email blueprint. By adding email on top of the other strategies, you can expect a considerable increase in the number of appointments that you will be booking. This is where 99% of most businesses fail because they use email in the exact same way that everyone else is using it, which is why they can't break through the noise to get people to open their email and actually read it. The Booked system utilizes a personal approach that doesn't require your clients to opt in to receive an email. There's no unsubscribe option, and it is 100% spam compliant. So your odds of hitting the junk mail folder are very small. What you will do is follow up your LinkedIn or Facebook campaigns with a one-to-one personalized email. That's right, you're sending them a real email, and it's because you're willing to do the one thing no one else in your market is doing that you get a great response rate. Think about it. You personally reached out to them on Facebook or LinkedIn. You sent a connection request or sent them a private message. You followed up with a friend request, and then you send them a personal email, just like a friend would. So why wouldn't they open it? It's not some autoresponder emailing them, pretending to care about them. It's actually coming from you. The best part is that we've been able to systematize the whole process, so you don't have to send hundreds of personal emails every day. The email blueprint allows you to do this in just a few minutes, and your prospects won't have a clue. Your email campaign works in conjunction with your social messaging campaigns, and these messages, they're designed to add value to your prospect's world. A well-designed email campaign can add 10 to 20% response rate to your overall system. Over time, that is a tremendous amount of additional appointments that you don't want to miss out on. Building your system will take a little time and effort. To help you, I'm going to be hosting a free masterclass workshop. It's coming up in just a couple days, and the link to reserve your spot is right below this video. You're really going to love it because I'm going to go deep on the last few pillars of the Booked system. You're going to learn some of the exact messaging scripts that we use for our campaigns so you can start building your database as soon as your authority leadership platform is set up. You'll get to see inside some of our client campaigns and case studies to see what does work and also what doesn't, so you can avoid some of the most common mistakes. Plus, I will be there to answer any questions you have about using this system for your business. The bottom line is that this masterclass is going to be just the thing you need to start implementing our system, which is the next step for you to getting a consistent flow of new clients. This isn't your typical boring webinar where you listen to me talk and drone on and on. You're going to be learning a lot, you're going to be doing work during the workshop, so make sure that you've cleared your schedule so you get the most out of it. And don't worry, we're going to be holding the masterclass at a few different times over the next few days, so you can decide what time is best for you. But if you want to shortcut the process and get things up and running quickly, you can work with my team directly, and we'll coach you through the entire process and work with you one-on-one to guarantee that you get the results that you're aiming for and that you deserve. Our coaching and advanced training program, The Appointment Generator, is going to be opening to the public in just a couple days, and I'm super excited for you to be a part of it. So keep an eye out for that announcement. But until then, use the button below to reserve your spot, and as an added bonus, you're going to get the special action book so you can follow along with everything, and the ROI calculator that will help make sure that this system is really going to get you the kind of financial return that you're looking for. And that is why I'm so excited to have you joining us. And with that said, I'll see you there.